Hmm? Yeah? Mangalacharya. Yeah, no? मूलं धर्मतरोर्विवेकजलधेः पूर्णेन्दुमानन्ददम् वैराग्याम्बुजभास्करं ह्यगगन ध्वान्तापहं तापहम् मोहाम्बोधरपूर्णपातनविधौ स्वसम्भवं शङ्करं वन्दे ब्रह्मकशमनं श्रीरामभूपप्रियं सान्द्रानन्दसौभगतनुं पीताम्बरं सुन्दरं पाणौ कतिलसत् तूणीरभारं वरं राजीवायतलोचनं धृतजटा जूटेन संशोभित सीतालक्ष्मणसे पतिगतं रामाभिरामं भजे रामाभिरामं भजे You see that chanda? कैसकन सारद शेष नारद सुनत पद पंकज बंधु कृपाल अपने भगत गुण निज मुख कहे सिरुनाई बारही बार चरणनि ब्रह्मपुर नारद गए हे धन्य तुलसीदास आस बिहाई जय हरि रंग रंगे रावणारि जसुपाव गावहि सुनहि जय रावणारि जसुपावन गावहि सुनहि जय लोग राम भगति दृढ़ पावहि बिनु विराग जप जोग सियावर रामचंद्र की जय दीप शिखा सम जुबति तन मन भजई राम तजि काम मद करहि सदा सतसंग सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय आपति महादेव की जय भाई This is Aranya Kanda. I told you the qualities of Asant is there in beginning, and then in the end qualities of Sant. Sant and Asant. So at the end Narad comes, who is also a saint. In the beginning Jayanta comes. Now see, they both come from different lokas, you know. The Jayanta came from Indra Loka, he is Indra Amsha, one loka. In this Indra Loka, there are so many devatas living there. And Indra's son, Indra Amsha, comes there, Jayanta. And in the end, Narad comes from Brahma Loka. His father's house is in Brahma Loka. Brahmaji's son. Manasputra of Brahmaji. Now one more thing, before we continue there, it is important to note that somebody, or the basis of this point is that we divide the world, we have been taught to divide the world into these two compartments. These are the good guys, cops and robbers, kind of thing, right? Good guys and bad guys. We always hear that all the time. Now, Indra is on Deva's side, Asura is on the other side, isn't it? But Indra's son, and Indra himself, has done many a wicked thing everywhere. So this watertight compartment that we have about, these are good guys, like for example, there are many corrupt cops, isn't it? Many corrupt cops. And on the other side, there are many great asuras, like Mahabali. Mahabali was also asura, isn't it? So, one thing we have to do is to rid ourselves of this watertight compartment, which is not so watertight in Hinduism. That is a Western thought. The Western thought makes us feel, there are two sides. And that's why there's a clear, at the end, there's a clear path for people. One, either you go to heaven or you go to hell. And those who go to hell stay forever. There is no such thing in Hinduism. Huh? Absolutely no such thing. And when you go to hell, you stay forever and all. Or if you go to heaven, you stay forever. No. Those type of Western thoughts have been brought into our mind, and so we walk with that model in our mind, in our head, and we judge the whole world on that kind of thing also. With this kind of good guys and bad guys. So now, somebody to come and do something like that to Sita ji in beginning, he's Indra's son only. And how many things Indra himself had done. So, within what people call as good guys, there is Sant and Asant. Within that itself, isn't it? When Rakshasa didn't come to do anything. We always blame Rakshasas only. Some of those fellows are nice guys. Yes, so nice Rakshasas and all, How nice Kavanda must be looking with his mouth in his belly. We don't know. But anyway, it starts. See, it is important to note this point because in Hinduism, we speak about gunas. Gunas means qualities. Now, Prahlad was a Rakshasa or not? The why people still worship Prahlad today. In Sanskrit, not Prahlad. In Sanskrit, Prahlad. Prahlad. That Hlad, you have to say. Hlad. That, yeah. In Hindi, they say Prahlad, Prahlad. But Prahlad. Make sure when you're saying it, no phlegm comes. Prahlad. So, now see, he got some, and that shows how very clear the rishis were. That we worship gunas. We don't worship personalities. If it's personality, he comes from a Rakshas clan. So if that person is there, coming from a Rakshas clan, then we will not worship, but we worship gunas. Doesn't matter where we come from, isn't it? That is quickly missed by all of humanity, and that is a very, very strong point which is shown. Now see, if it were personality, he is the son of Indra, and Bhagwan came to do the work of the gods. Indra and Agni and all of them went to Bhagwan, isn't it? They went to Bhagwan, Bhagwan said, yes, I'll come as Ram, and I'll remove this Ravan. He is doing the work of the gods. And one of the gods' own son comes there Now, Bhagwan, if it were personality, Bhagwan said, no, I can't do anything to him, because he's Indra's son. I am here working for Indra only. This, that, and all. But there is no such thing. We worship gunas. I mean, there's a good guna, we worship that. We praise that. We glorify that. If there's any bad guna, we throw it out. We remove it. See? And it is, many people have a lot of questions about Bhishma and Drona and so many people being on the other side with Duryodhana. You see? The thing about gunas is this thing. When there is a Durguna, if it is difficult to remove, we have to make every effort to remove that. But sometimes in the removal of that Durguna, also some Suguna also gets carried along with it. Like, for example, in ordinary life, let us say a person has some Durguna that he wants to remove from his life. Sometimes, to remove that thing, that person will have to subject himself to extremes, because it depending on the gravity of his Durguna. Like a person who wants to stop smoking. Now nowadays they go and they take some medicine and all. Isn't it? They inject them with something, I don't know. So he might have to subject himself, not that medicine may stop him from, or when we have a disease, same thing. That medicine gets rid of that disease, that Durguna. But it does so many other, what do you call, side effects, like that. You see, to remove one Durguna, the method may also remove gunas also. Suguna. He got rid of this disease, but the medicine affected some other. So there in Mahabharata, to remove this Duryodhana, well, whoever was attacked along with Duryodhana, they have to go also. To remove this terrible Durguna of Duryodhana, see his name also Duryodhana, Durguna. To remove him, anything that is tagged along, that is the nature of the world. It's very difficult. See, sometimes water comes mixed with some other thing. See, you have a cup of water, yeah, you want some water to drink, but it's mixed with dirt. Now some dirt you can't drink that, right? But it's not good to waste water, but there's clean water in some bucket or something here, and you have this cup. Now you don't want to waste the water, but now water, you want to get rid of dirt, but water also has to go. Both gone. Now you can drink there. So sometimes to get rid of that dirt, we do that every day, eh? In order to get rid of our dirt from our dishes and clothes and everything, we use nice clean water. And nice clean water gets wasted with all the dirt. You don't want to get rid of water, you want to get rid of dirt, but how much water has to? Nice clean water people cannot get in the world. In the very same way, to get rid of Duryodhana and his whole clan there, so many other people also had to go. So, Bhagavan here is demonstrating this very important fact. What is that? That we in Hinduism worship gunas, not personalities. And if there is a guna anywhere, in fact in Valmiki Ramayana, Valmiki or Kamba I had read somewhere, Bhagavan Shri Valmiki only, but Bhagavan Shri Ram sent Lakshmana to Ravana before Ravana's death. He sent Lakshmana to Ravana to learn Niti. Because if he has this guna, this great quality, so we worship that guna. Like that. So, here, if there is a Durguna, it doesn't matter if it's Indra's son. Go on. And therefore, at the end, Bhagavan now comes to talk about all these wonderful gunas of saints. Because we worship gunas. The chapter ends in a very nice, what you call high note. The Kanda ends in a high note. Is that? Now, what happened here, if you were not here? Like, Narad came and met Bhagavan Sri Ram in the forest, and Narad wanted to find out about, good qualities of saints and all that kind of thing, but there was still something that was bothering his mind. Why you did not allow me to marry that princess? First you tell that thing. Before any other quality and all you tell. Why you did not want me to marry that princess? That means what? That not marrying that princess was still there in Narad's mind, isn't it? What a long time in the past. And still that did not go out of his mind. People carry things. I told now we carry things for a very long time. And no need to carry anything. Live in the present moment and take it from here. But he was carrying it. So then Bhagavan told. And after that Narad said, okay. And then Narad asked, Santana ke lakshana. Tell me, Santana ke lakshana Raghuvira. Kahu nat bhavavanjana veera. Tell me all of the great qualities of saints. So many qualities Bhagavan lists there. And I told you how this Ramayana is commentary on Bhagavad Gita. And so these qualities are also there listed in various parts of Bhagavad Gita. No? Santa Lakshana, 12th chapter, 16th chapter, so many places you'll find. So many nice qualities of saints. So Bhagavan Muni Sunu Sadhuna ke guna jete kahina sakai sarad shruti tete. That last chopai says, listen. We did japa, tapa, vrata and to shraddha. So you have to do from Birati Vivek. Oh, we didn't do those, huh? Oh. I have done so many times, there's so many places, so I don't know what we did where, Alright. So in this class, Birati Viveka, Vinaya, Vijnana, qualities of saints, Bhagavan is still listing. Birati, from beginning we have been seeing Birati. You can see how Birati. Birati means Virati. Rati means to revel. But people only know about reveling in this world, isn't it? Revel in this thing, revel in that thing, revel in the other thing, like Christmas carol coming up. Christmas tree coming up. Christmas songs coming up. What is that? No, it have cake. Christmas cake coming up. What? In Trinidad they make some really serious cake. You could. If you eat 2 slices, you get drunk. So people revel in all of those type of things. Really? That's true now. Well, fruitcake. Here, all you people who are visiting here, don't eat any fruitcake in this season. You will miss your flight. Yeah. Fruitcake here, they'll load it with some very heavy things. So now, and people, they revel in that. Wow. And they play some certain type of music and all. and they go on reveling. And in fact, next month, in a month and a half, 2 months from now, they will actually get the name revelers. They call them revelers. There's a big carnival that goes on the street here, and the people on all media, they are actually called revelers. So what are they reveling? Brahman or what? So that is the reveling that has been spoken. So Birati means Virati, Vinarati. Like that. That's how you get. That's Vairagya. Means without reveling, who is not reveling in anything of this world. That is the idea. So, the guna of saint, that's why he says, Yani Shas Sarva Bhutana, tasyam jagarti sanyami. Sanisha pashyato munehe. Means, Bhagavan is talking about, this comes at the end of the second chapter. He says, very nicely, whatever is daytime to the Muni, that is night time to us. What do you mean daytime and night time now? No, it means to say in daytime we can see clearly. In night time we cannot see. Right? That's the first thing we have to understand. So the Muni sees Brahman. So Brahman is daytime to him. To us, Brahman is night time because we can't see anything. And this world, which we see in front of us, is daytime to us. And to the Muni, this world is night time. He doesn't see it. I mean, doesn't see anything worth seeing, reveling, worth holding on to, attaching to, getting, obtaining, procuring, protecting, nothing in this world. It's all night time to him, as though it is not there. It is a flimsy superimposition on the reality, like that. So, it is all night time to him. And to this world, we are wide awake. Wow, reveling. So, Birati means one who doesn't revel. And that comes what? Vivek, see, Birati and Vivek. We've been studying this from Tattva Bodh coming up, Viveka Vairagya Ityadi. So, Viveka means discrimination. Vinaya, how nice qualities are given. Vinaya means humility. Means very, very humble humility. Vinaya. Vigyan. Vigyan means wisdom. Means after I have acquired the knowledge. See, we have to be very, very careful. Viveka, or what you call Viveka, is something which is done at the intellectual level. But intellectual understanding is not sufficient. That thing is to be translated into our personality, absorbed and assimilated in the personality, such that I will naturally act out of that knowledge. When it permeates the personality, I don't have to think how to act. That is why human beings never learn from the past. Human beings don't learn from the past. That is why it is useless thinking about the past also. People have this argument, no. Swamiji, we can learn from the past. We made this mistake, we did that, we did the other thing. Therefore, it is good to go back to the past and think, and we can learn from that, Well, if anybody can show how the human species has learned anything from the past, that will be a great thing. You think and you tell what we have learned from the past. If anybody can tell, that will be great. In the past, right? The caveman is to take his club and go and clobber that other person there. Right? Let us say. We have learned from that? We have not learned, isn't it? People, now they take nukes or something, or whatever, other things, and they go and clobber the other person. Oh. In the past, they used to enslave people. But we just have found creative ways that cannot come under the radar to do it, because why is there 45 million slaves on the earth? Canada does not have 45 million people. And there are so many slaves on the earth. So, no, we have learned to get rid of malaria and yellow fever and brown fever and all these different type of, we have learned this from the past. Well, we have gotten rid of 20, but 200 more have come now. And this rate of all things which are coming is unimaginable. And all of these things which we cannot deal with, which there are no cures for, they are not going down, they are going up. So we may have gotten rid of some diseases, but so many more have come. And nowadays we don't know the names of some of these diseases. So we say, no, I should go back and see the past and I will learn from the past. We really don't learn. The best thing is we stay in the absolute present. And I tell you why now. We stay in the present, and any situation that arises in the absolute present, if my personality embraces that situation well, by being 100% present with that situation, all my personality with the situation will lend an intelligence to my personality such that if it does arise in future, I will be able to respond to that spontaneously without having to think about the past. This is the idea. But because I am never with the situation, I never learn the lesson from the situation, because I am so unaware of things, I am so not present in the present that the lesson from the situation doesn't seep into me. And since the lesson doesn't seep into me, the next time when that situation comes up, still I don't know how to deal with it. But you went through this already, you should have known. What? People say, no, you should have known. We saw this already, we did this already, man. So here, big Gyan means this knowledge is supposed to seep into us such that if anything thereafter arises, that knowledge will shine out spontaneously without I having to refer back. If anybody studies this knowledge and then, okay, let me now think back on Kathopanishad, first Valli, first chapter, what it said again, how Nachiketa did this. I'm going to respond like Nachiketa. That means to say it's all intellectual knowledge. It's also Vivek, but it's not Vigyan. You see? Vigyan means I'm supposed to work to make that thing seep right into me. So that I don't study Nachiketa, means I don't have to study Nachiketa to act. I become Nachiketa. So how Nachiketa will only act in one particular way, isn't it? He'll not act in contrary way. He'll only act in this way. So when after all the Viveka and contemplation and all that sort of thing, that knowledge has to seep into us. That when the beggar comes, for instance, Vinaya is there. When the beggar comes, I should not have to think, okay, it's a beggar, better I have some humility, it might be Bhagwan. ना जाने किस बेश में बाबा मिल जाएगा, which we don't know what clothes the Lord will come in, so better, and now out of fear because it might be Bhagwan. Humility and simplicity and all that should just be there. I remember our Raviji, we were in Banaras at one time together, and in India, these rickshaw riders, who ride cycle rickshaws, people treat them really badly. I've seen many times people beat rickshawala, that, all sorts of things. So we came to a particular junction and we wanted that rickshaw to take us somewhere. And that rickshawala was sitting aside from the rickshaw and he was smoking bidi. They smoked with bidi, wrapped tobacco leaf like that. He was having a nice time smoking his bidi. So we came and he was the only available rickshaw there. So when he saw us, quickly got up and he put his bidi aside. Yes, sahab, yes, sahab. Ravi said, no. Ravi said, ठीक है, बैठिए, पी लीजिए, you. Means finish smoking your bidi, then we'll. So this type of qualities we see in great people. The humility, Vinaya, had become part of him. So he doesn't have to think, okay, he's a mere cycle rickshaw, rickshawala, and maybe I should humble myself before him. And that will help my humility. He doesn't have to think. That has become part of him, that he treats the cycle, the rickshawala, like any other. If he had gone to meet a sadhu and the sadhu was eating, he'll not want to disturb the sadhu, isn't it? In the same way, spontaneously, he spoke to that rickshaw. Now see how lessons for us. I was a very young person at the time, to learn from some great soul like that. So that thing had become part of him. And so we don't have to think. So then it calls it big jnana. And all the gunas have become part, the knowledge have become part and all of that, and we act spontaneously from that thing. Big jnana. And other meanings for big jnana we'll see at different places. In Bhagavad Gita again. Jnanam vijnanam cha shrinu me. Listen from me, Bhagavan will tell. In 7th chapter we'll see again. Bhagavan Bhashakar also will give bhashya on that. Bodha jatha. This is a very nice quota pada. See that. Quota chaupai. Bodha jatha rath Veda Purana. And the phrase has to be understood now. Means knowledge of the Veda and the Puranas, but Jatharatha. Jatharatha means Jatha Arth. Arth means meaning. Otherwise, Arth doesn't mean chariot, Ratha and all. Ratha is Aratha. There's a sandhi there. A plus A. Aratha. And Aratha is Arth. So now, Jatha Artha means as is the meaning of the Shastra, to understand like that, not to understand what you think. You think it is like this, and people have a habit of doing that actually. I used to hear a lot of that in India and all. He will interpret that Shastra as he thinks. And this is the meaning. And based on that, he'll guide his family life and all his behavior and all of that. And totally wrong meaning. He's guiding his behavior and family life and what he thinks it means. That is why we say, keep on saying, no, it is important that some sampradaya is there, some teacher is there, and he teaches like this, then only this thing will become clear. And if there is anybody who has any doubt about all of this sampradaya and getting the correct meaning through the sampradaya and all, I understand your doubt because I also had the same doubt. But I know that true meaning can never come. And in some people, like our Puja Gurudev, he thought, what is Swamis from Himalayas? No, let me go there. I'll expose them. They only talk all sort of nonsense thing. And they fool people. I'll go there and... So a lot of people have this type of, what is sampradaya, this, that, and what are they teaching and this. People are like that. It's okay. But I'm telling that if that person does not fall within some sampradaya like that, certainly he'll get it wrong. No. What about Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharishi? What about Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and all? People ask, na? They did not go to any sampradaya and all. He just went there to Dakshineshwara and he sat there and... Achha, so you're Ramakrishna Paramahamsa? Why are you coming here asking questions then? Why? If you're like that, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa or Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharishi, they did not ask anybody anything. He just went there and sat there. You go sit. Such people don't have to ask anything. Huh? Same thing with people who want to ask, should I become sannyasi? The answer is definitely no. Anybody who has to ask that thing, that shows the answer is No. Okay, so understanding the Shastra exactly as it is can come only from some sampradaya. Jatha arth. Arth. As is that meaning itself, not to understand what we think or what we want. Or sometimes what I want it to be should have been like this. Then you become a rishi and write Upanishad then. It should have been like this. No. Veda Puran Jatha Arth. But so to know that. Dambamana madakarahi nakkau. Damba, conceit. Conceit and pride and all that kind of damba. Man actually, pride, but damba is like conceit. Damba is also show off. I told you that, no? That many meanings these words have acquired over thousands and thousands of years. They have been coming down. Damba, conceit. Conceit comes with the possession of something. Like suppose I have one little piece of knowledge, so I possess that knowledge. Conceit comes. Mana, pride. That pride is an amazing thing. Pride, he may not possess anything but still proud. The only thing he possesses is foolishness. But he's not proud of the foolishness. He thinks he's very smart. What a wonderful. This human mind, I tell you, that tremendous thing. Possesses nothing and he thinks that he's so smart. Damba, man, mada. Mada means arrogance. That we have seen many times. Mada, this morning also. Bhagavan Shri Krishna quelled the mada of Indra. All that arrogance of Indra when he rained down rained down rain, but thunderbolt out. Thundered down the thunderbolt. Okay. Karahi nakau, never ever showing any of these things to other people. Bhulina dehi kumaraga pau. Oh, how nice. The example I had given you, na? How that Mahatma said, I will never fall. Because his footsteps are placed so meticulously and carefully, one after the next. And therefore he, with confidence, I will never fall. So he says, by mistake also, he will not put his foot in the wrong place, meaning literally like that, but meaning to say, by mistake also, he will not do something wrong. That's why I was telling you, Vigyan just now. The knowledge is supposed to become such a part of me that I will never, by mistake also, end up acting contrary to the knowledge. Like that. Bhuli, by mistake. Na dehu kumaraga pau. Not go on the wrong path. Then, gavahi sunahi sada mama lila hetura hita parahita rata sila. Means, the one, that is saintly quality, or that is a saint who gavahi sunahi sada mama lila, who all the time sings my glories or listens to my glories. Both are just as good. My glory, mama lila, my stories and glories and pastimes. And so he listens or sings. Sunahi gavahi. All the time. One or the next. Hetu rahita parahita rata sila. And without reason, hetu rahit means with no reason. Without reason or cause, he revels in doing seva, service to others. Parahita saris dharam nahi bhai, parapira nahi. What is that? Parapira sama nahi adamai. Where it comes? Somewhere we have. Uttarakhand, I think. He tells, there parahita sarisa dharam nahi bhai. My dear brother, he says, there is no greater dharma in this world than doing seva to others. And there is no greater sin than bringing pain to others. Tulsidaji's line. Now, on what basis the Shastra says that there is no greater dharma than doing seva? On the basis, or because the human being and all jivas are born selfish. All jivas are born selfish. Absolutely selfish. Huh? And so, the antidote to that selfishness is doing seva for others. That is the antidote. Otherwise, we will carry our selfishness all the way down to the grave. And we try to carry the money to the grave when we are going also. You bury me with all the money and jewels and everything. And my Rolex watch. As though you'll be able to tell the time down there. No. So, born selfish, and the antidote, and only this antidote. The other antidote is knowledge. But a requirement for knowledge is seva, you see. So the antidote for this selfish, in this innate selfishness is this thing. So here he says, Bhagavan says, Hetu Rahit Parahit Rata Sila, whose character is such that without reason he engages only in doing seva for others. This is saintly quality. Sadhu, Santana. Muni, Sunu. Listen, my dear sage. Sadhuna ke guna jete. All the great qualities of sadhus that are there. So many great qualities of sadhus. Kahina sakahi sarad shruti tete. If you put all Shruti and Sharda, who is Saraswati, goddess of speech, you put both of them together to try to list all the qualities of saints. Not possible. Sambhav nahi hai. That thing will not. Imagine Bhagwan is singing the glory of saints. What a Lord. He sings the glories of saints. That is why we say, Bole bhai, sab santan ki jai. See, we keep that for last, not the best for last. Because the Lord himself glorifies saints. He loves saints, loves sadhus. So he glorifies them like that. In fact, that is told in the Kahina saka sarad sesha narad sunata padas pankaja kahe. He says, Kahina saka na sarad sesha narad sunata. And so sesh is one sentence. Even narada, and now he adds sesh also. Kahina saka sarada and sesh. Saraswati and Shesh Nag with 1,000 tongues. Well, no, 2,000 tongues. Both of them together, Kahi Nasaka, they cannot list the qualities of saints. Narad is Sunata, Pada Pankaja Kahi. And hearing that, Narad fell on the feet of Bhagwan Ram. Then, Asadina Bandhu Kripal Apane Bhagata Guna Nija Mukha Kahe. And Narad praises Bhagwan for what? The Lord with his own lips singing the glories of saints, his devotees. And this is the wonderful point about Ramayana and Bhagavatam and all. But the Lord sings the praise. Devotees are supposed to glorify Bhagwan, isn't it? The devotee is supposed to glorify the Lord. The Lord is so gracious, so wonderful. He glorifies saints. He's singing the praises of his devotees. This is what the line says. Asa Deena Bandhu Kripal Bhagwan Ram, who is so gracious to the most helpless, compassionate Lord, Apne Bhagat Guna Nija Mukha Kahe. His own devotee he sings his glories of his own devotees. Sirunai Bar Hi Bar. Narad again and again bowed his head to Bhagwan, Charanani, to his feet. Then Brahmapura Narad Gaye. Narad went away to Brahmapura, where he had come from. That one good thing that we had seen in the beginning, that Jayanta, when Bhagwan released that arrow behind him, that also had good effect. He also went to Brahmapur, Shivapur, every pur also. Every pur Tobago, Indrapur, everywhere he went. Yeah, so he got darshan of Brahmaji, Lord Shiva, everybody purified. And the very interesting thing about that katha, he went to his father, Indralok. And he went to Brahmaji, went to Lord Shiva, got darshan of Brahmaji, got darshan of his father, got darshan of Lord Shiva, got darshan of everybody, but did not get saved or purified until he got darshan of a sant, Narad. Narad Fitya is there in the beginning also, but comes down here. Only, see, he could have become purified by getting darshan of this one, that one and all, but he got purified only when he got darshan of the saint in Narada. So, here, Narad went to that Brahmapur. Narad gaye, te dhanya, Tulasidas, as bihai, jay hari, rangara. Ranghe means to say, Tulsidaji says, that person is dhanya. That person is fortunate, that person is blessed. Dhanya, who? Asa bihai means who drops all of these worldly attachments, desires, cravings, hopes, drops all of these worldly hopes and desires and cravings. And Jai Hari Rang Range. Rang Range means who, literally, who paints himself in the color of Hari. In English, if it is understood, that meaning is very nice. Who drops all of these worldly things and takes on the color of Hari himself. Means let his personality be soaked in the divinity of Hari. Having dropped all these things in this world. But very tough thing, people. Amiji, please finish that lecture, I have to go and eat. Forget about all this Hari and all, you know. I'm not able to drop any little thing in this world. Ravanari Jasu Pavana Gavahi Sunahi Je Log Rama Bhagati Dra Pavahi Binu Virag Japanese. This is a very famous doha. What it says? Ravanari means Rama. Ravanari. Ravanari. See, Bhagavan so gracious, he will take on the name of Ravan also. Ravanari means like Murari. Murari you have heard. Murari is Murari. Here, Ravanari is Ravanari. Means the enemy of Ravan. Jasu Pavana Gavahi Sunahi Jelog. Jelog, those people who Sunahi Gavahi, listen and sing Pavan Jasu, the pure glories of Rama. Those people who sing and listen to the pure glories of Rama, Rama Bhagati Drira Pavahi, they will certainly get firm devotion to Rama. Binu Viraga Japa Jog, without Vairag, Japa and Yoga and all of these things. It means to say, just by listening or singing the glories of Ram for long enough, well enough, that person will get firm devotion to Ram. Binu Viraga Japa Jog. Without all his Vairagya Japa Jog and all these people do. And the idea is, if we do this, so listening and singing, if we do it well, all the durgunas from the personality will drop away and Vairagya and all things will come naturally by itself. Otherwise, we do a lot of vivek to get Vairagya. And doing vivek, Vairagya doesn't come. Because we do vivek about one thing, but then we attach to other thing. We replace that attachment with another attachment and we keep going like that. But singing the glories of Rama and listening to his glories says, firm devotion comes. Binu Virag Japa Jog. Deepa Sikha Sama Jubati Tana Mana Jani Hosi Patanga. He said, oh my dear mind. Tulsidaji said, oh my dear mind. A young woman is like the flame of a lamp, like that. And oh my dear mind, do not become a moth. Right, that moth lives everywhere. I used to always be amazed at these moths. They live everywhere. And we, in our childhood, we used to have lamps with shades. Kerosene lamps, but they used to have a shade around it. And only one hole on the top. That fellow used to go inside that hole also to go in that flame. He used to find that entrance to go inside that flame. And from the wick, there's a burner thing. There's a little space, he goes in there also. How determined he is to die. So, oh mind, don't be like that moth. Bhajahi Ram, taji kama mada. Chant, worship Ram like Bhaja Govindam. Bhajahi Ram, taji kama mada. And give up this kama and mada. Desire and arrogance. Karahi sada satasanga. Engage in satsang always. Oh mind. Tulsidas is speaking to his own mind. And that brings us to the end of this most wonderful Aranya Kanda. Aranya Kanda is glorified for one more reason. This world is a jungle. So all that we need for this world is in this Kanda. Everything that we need for this world is in this one Kanda. Because the world is a wild jungle, really. A lot of poisonous creatures and things in this world. So we don't really need any other Kanda and all. But to live in this Aranya in which we are living, Aranya Kanda is enough. It just has to be studied. Asant, Sant. Then the knowledge of this world, 5 questions Lakshmana asked to Bhagavan. Everything Bhagavan explained. Everything is there. And Bhakti is the last one, devotion. Everything is there. Okay. Now tomorrow, Kishkinda. In Kishkinda Kand, Bhagavan and Hanumanji meet for the first time as adults. Hanumanji had got Ram Darshan in childhood. Both of them were little. And Bhagavan was terribly fond of that little monkey. And they separated in childhood. So now, tomorrow they'll meet. Maybe tomorrow or next day. Because we have Mangalacharan and all other things. Yeah. All right. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.